What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Bros, and what we have here for you today is a little episode about the 76er squad against the Indiana Pacers. And last night, I was at that Wells Fargo Center, and it was unbelievable. The atmosphere was unreal.
A 6-4 from Croatia, number 9, Dario from Tennessee State, number 33, Robert Roscoe and a 7-2 center from Kansas, number 21, Joel the Process Embiid.
But before we begin, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. And the Sixers fall, and it was tough to watch. I mean, this team is just young. 101-98 was the score. I thought we worked hard. We competed. There were opportunities to win the game late. But when it comes down to it, you turn the ball over 21 times. Joel Embiid had 8 turnovers. Dario had 5. And some of them from Dario were pretty telegraphic on where he was going. He was pushing the floor and pushing it, and he's going to throw a ball right in the middle of the paint where the defender was clearly at. It was just telegraphed so easily to pick off. But when you let the Pacers shoot the ball 20 more times than us and only lose by 3, I mean, you got to say the turnovers was the issue, and we know that's how it is with this basketball team. We understand this team is young, and they turn the ball over a lot, and you know, the only way to keep learning from these experiences is to experience it. But, man, enough is enough. Joel Embiid was good last night. He had a ton of points when you look at his stat line. But when it really comes down to the flow of his gameplay, it was a little iffy. He had some great dunks. He did some nice Euro steps for the big man. I get all that. But he just looked sloppy. Couldn't control the ball. He couldn't even handle an inbound pass at one point late in the basketball game. And when he has the ball in the post and he's trying to dribble, we've all seen it before, he just gets sloppy and all over the place. It's like his body's all wobbly. I don't know. He's just, I think he's tired. He's not used to playing this much basketball. He's new to the game. He's only been playing since, 15 years old, and now he's experiencing at his age a full NBA season. And this late in the season, he's never played this much before, and then he's been hurt a lot too. So I think that's coming into play, and Brett Brown's pretty much setting the tone like, hey, listen, if you're going to play at this level, you need to experience this for your body, and I get it. I get it. It's just a little frustrating to watch, but I'm not going to rip apart my squad. It's going to happen. We're young, and I like the way we battled. We kept battling to the end. At the end of the game, there was an opportunity twice. J.J. Redick had a great look, didn't make it. I thought that was in. Everyone was standing up, had the 3 in the hand. I thought that was in. And then, at the end of the game, with about 7 seconds left, we caused a turnover because they couldn't get the ball over half court. T.J. McConnell putting on the pressure. It was great to see. And then we draw up a play. And this one was iffy to me. It was on Brett Brown. He drew up a play for Joel Embiid to have a 3-pointer at the top of the 3-point line. But he hasn't made one all night. He did not make one 3-pointer all night. So where was J.J. Redick? Where was Bellinelli? Where are these guys who drain threes for a living? I would have liked to see them try and tie the ball game up late. But you live and die by your decisions as the coach. And, I mean, Joel Embiid's obviously a superstar. And I guess he was trying to get the crowd to get electric off him tying the game. But I probably would have looked elsewhere. But it's easy to say now that the play didn't work for Embiid. So looking at some stat lines, first off, you have Ben Simmons. And he logs in a nice, fantastic triple-double of 10 points, 10 assists, and 13 rebounds. And he ties the record for Magic Johnson for most triple-doubles as a rookie. Beautiful. Love the way he plays the game. He attempted to take some jump shots tonight. They were just as ugly as they've always been. But keep trying. Keep pursuing. That's the big thing. I know it's not going to happen overnight, and I know it's not going to happen this year. Going into next season, we'll look more towards how he approaches the jump shot game. But just keep doing you. Keep facilitating the floor beautifully. Robert Covington logged in 10 points, 10 boards. He had himself a double-double. Dario, 18 points, 3 rebounds, and hit 2 3-pointers. Joel Embiid, 29 points, 12 rebounds, 11 of 22 shooting. Like I said, his stat line wasn't terrible. It was just the flow of the way his body was when he was out there that kind of looked a little questioning to me. TJ logged in 21 minutes, a little pest. We know what he brings to the table. Bellinelli hit 1 crucial 3. We were involved in the game the whole entire time, but we just couldn't get that extra push, that extra oomph, if you will, to kind of take the lead. At one point, we tied the game at 71-71, I believe, and the place was electric. It was loud, and in a matter of a minute, we were down 8. I don't understand how that happens. I just don't. The refereeing was brutal. The "you suck" refs chants were loud as hell last night. The barn, the Wells Fargo Center was lit, as they say these days. The place was insane. And, being away, being at school, I don't really get the opportunity to go to these 76ers games that often. I went to one away game when they went to Washington, D.C., but the Sixers haven't been meaningful in so many years. So for me to experience a 76ers game live that meant something, night and day from what I've seen in the past. But I thought there were some brutal calls from the referees, and I know it's basketball, and I understand that happens, but there was a play where Ilyasova had the ball at the top of the key, and all he did was move his body with his pivot foot. He just moved his body, and they called an offensive foul. That was terrible. TJ McConnell had a nice defensive play that they called a foul. There was another play where a player on the Pacers went up for a layup and just just completely mishandled the ball going up, and they called a foul on our defender who didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. How can you be that bad? I don't understand. But looking at some of the Pacers stat lines, Miles Turner had a night, and that can't happen. I mean, he couldn't miss. He scored 25 points, had 6 rebounds, hit some nice free throws kind of at the end there to help solidify the W. Thad Young, we all remember his presence here, 19 points, 10 boards, had himself a double-double. Victor Oladipo had a quiet night, shot 4-21, and only had 11 points, hit 1 3-pointer. I was okay with him shooting the ball. It wasn't anything special. But we fall. We fall to 36-30, and that's where the 76ers are right now. And I thought we played hard to the end. Just turnovers killed us. I didn't think it was a work ethic thing. I really didn't. But what's new with this team? Turnovers killed us. And then we have to play the Knicks coming up on the 15th, which is tomorrow night, Thursday night, in New York City. So that's a must win. We have a stretch here of winnable games that need to happen with the Knicks, with the Nets. Need to happen. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to. The Sixers fall, but I think their work ethic was great. It's just a matter of those turnovers. I will see you guys next time. Thank you again.